I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
Alright, so, welcome to Aquatic Mine. Once was a coal pit, now it's a water ride. So, much like Security Hall, this is a switch-based stage, and as always, it's too big, but it doesn't share any of the other problems of Security Hall. Because there's no time limit, so even if you do have to press switches, it's no big deal to learn the stage. Still tedious, but whatever. Anyway, very, very, very important detail right here. Knuckles has an optional upgrade in this stage. However, while it's optional, you will suffer if you don't get it. Like, this is one of those very infamous things that, like, people talking about the game will mention. Not getting this upgrade and having the worst time later. So we get the drowning music, however, we're not going to get that ever again because we've got the air necklace. So yes, the air necklace means that Knuckles can breathe underwater forever. He is the only character who gets an upgrade like this, however, he's also the only character who needs it. You might have noticed that, like, we haven't really encountered much water at all. It's just been a death hazard for Sonic and Shadow and, you know, and any character other than Rouge and Knuckles. Rouge also has swimming mechanics, however, she doesn't really need to engage with them that much. And again, Knuckles, you absolutely want the breath necklace. It's optional, but trust me, you don't want to miss out on that. So now we can play the stage normally. Alright, so yeah, Aquatic Mine, same thing as always, I've pretty much already described it. Too big, I don't really care for the switches, but at least there's no time limit. Other than that, I could mention right now, let's just go over Knuckles' involvement in the story. Because now we're 7 parts in, and look, each story is actually kind of short on its own, so like, it doesn't take that long to get to this point as Knuckles, or in Hero's story, but still, it's been most of the story, like, we've had 2 acts already. We had the intro, and then we had, the Prison Island arc. And now we're sort of at the point where the heroes are coming together to strike back against the villains, after their huge successes. Knuckles has not had any involvement with the heroes whatsoever. He's just been going around collecting the Master Emerald shards. I feel like he's just me playing a character in a tabletop game. We have to establish him first. He has to do other things before he can be part of the group. But yeah, no, like, he hasn't done much so far. He just goes around to different places, collects the Master Emerald shards, and he just sounds so high all the time. Just enters this place and goes, damn, didn't expect water in a mine. Whoa, I'm tripping out, guys. But yeah, no, he's just sort of here. I know his spikes go through boulders, and that's why he stays a loner. But, like, he was a little more involved in Adventure 1, even if he was a bit more of a loner character.
Yeah, this is perfect!
Not happening? Okay.
Sheesh, there always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we, anyway? Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles!
I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
Okay, so hey, did you know this game has mini-games? Well, guess what? We have to play one of them. This is Route 101. This is one of the go-kart mini-games that you can play in multiplayer if you want to. But, you know, they introduce it in story by having us chase the president's limo. So, okay. Not growing up with this game, I don't know how popular the go-kart minigame is and if people have cherished memories of it, but I can say, in story, it's kind of boring. It is probably actually a lot better if you're racing against someone. This is a bit of a mess, but it's not like an unplayable mess, it's just, you know, a little messy. You gotta remember to brake a little bit. Oh my god! A car went flying. And yeah, you get a boost when you collect enough rings. But yeah, no, it's you just kind of take laps for a bit. That's it. I genuinely find it hard to talk about this because it's just kind of nothing. Yo, Tails, jump off that big ass ramp. Yo, random car, jump off that big ass ramp. But yeah, no, like, it's just a very boring stage. Again, like, the controls are fine enough, and the stage is lenient enough that, like, it's not a problem that this is a bit of a mess, but...
Almost, Sonic! Just a few more minutes!
99 plus seconds. Yeah, the timer does actually go over 99 seconds, but it doesn't show it. It only has room for 2 numbers. 2 numerals, that's it. Oh my god! Tails, you killed a man! Tails, you just blasted a man into space. He's gonna find Eggman before you do. But yeah, no... We just take laps around a big circuit that is really just kind of indistinguishable from itself. I don't know where we are on this map. I wish we had a map in the bottom right. Look, just show me the circuit, please. I want to know where I'm going, because I have no clue. I am an indeterminate amount... Oh, no, wait, never mind. We're almost at the end. You can tell because the President's Deadly Barrier erased a man. I've got 53 seconds, though. Can I make it to the President's limo before he gets away, even though he's in sight? In 46 seconds, the President's limo will leap into the air and escape. Good for you, Tails.
Hey, there's some weird fox kid in that's like an airplane car. Somebody shoot him. He's following us.
Oh boy, I could do more of the kart racing, cool. I won't.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
What the?
Sonic,
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here?
Don't worry,
no.
Mr. President.
What did you
Everything's
do?
under control. Just leave it to us. Got it, Tails?
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it!
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you,
Mr.
wait!
President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
I wonder who that could be. Anyway, Route 280, guess what?
Signal from the Emerald. Fox Boy, wait for me!
Yeah, that's right, it's not good enough that Hero Story gets a cart section. Rouge also gets one as well, and the story point for this one is we're chasing Tails. It's a little dubious where this actually fits, like, timeline-wise, but I assume it kinda has to be after Tails just did that. Sonic and Tails just leapt into the president's limo, hacked a signal on there, and got away. Just completely scot-free. So now we're in pursuit of them. And it's just the same thing, except this course wants you dead. I do not feel safe jumping off that big-ass ramp, I'm sorry. Yeah, so there are just more holes in this course. I feel like it's shorter, though, mercifully speaking. Rouge killed a man, but that's fine, she's allowed to. She just girl-bossed a man to death. Girl-bossing is just when you fucking obliterate somebody with your car, right? Alright, anyway though, yeah, honestly, the first lap of these is kind of the hardest because of the time limit, just because you do not start with a lot of time. But once you hit a checkpoint, you're kinda home free. I mean, look, you can't hit every wall, and you have to recover well, but like, you've got plenty of time to do this. Again, doesn't control super well, and you don't want to boost if you don't know what's coming. But it's not terrible. Oh, and obviously you can just fly out of the boundaries there. So I can just have a repeat of my time with F-Zero. So yeah, like, again, I did not play this mode when I was a kid, because I didn't have Sonic Adventure 2 when I was a kid. Oh no, that man went to hell! Okay, so some cars go to heaven, other cars go to hell. That man sinned, and therefore it was good that Rouge killed him. Thank goodness we've vehicular homicided a man. But anyway, yeah, like, was this, like, a popular mode? I have to imagine the other multiplayer modes were more beloved. Just other, like the, versus modes between character types. Oh, geez. That man went to purgatory, he just went through the side. But yeah, no, like, I can imagine kids playing this and having a real good time if it's, a versus mode. Again, does not control well, but, like, is kind of entertaining in the way it doesn't control well, so if you're actually doing this as a competition, I could see it maybe being pretty good. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I love this one growing up, which is totally fair. It's just, as a single-player stage, it's not great. I mean, to be fair, I kinda have the same thing going with Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. Not great multiplayer modes, but those were the games I did have, and I didn't play them often, but I did have a friend I played against sometimes. And they were fun enough. Alright, so once again we're on the big straightaway, and hey, there's Tails!
I found you, Fox Boy.
Yeah, we found him. Are you gonna, like, do anything now that you found him? Or, no, we're just gonna look at him? We killed, like, 5 guys just so we could watch a plane. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh boy, now I got the verses. Well, I guess it's better than the single-player version, at least.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
Alright, Skyrail, huh? What is this, a Sonic Heroes stage? Okay, so, this is actually kind of a tough one, but definitely one I still had fun practicing. That being said, boy, I wish I practiced the beginning of the stage a little more than I did, because the upgrade in this one comes a lot sooner, or it comes very soon, and I had such better runs of the start of the stage that looked so much cooler, but alas, I picked up the Ancient Light on this run. Okay, so I didn't show this off as Sonic, however, you can charge up a homing attack, or a light speed attack with that button.
time to play games.
I don't know what he just yelled. He either yelled bat like he was fucking Laszlo, or bastard, which probably not. This is a rated E game. I don't think Shadow the Hedgehog says bastard, even in his own game, where notably he swore. Anyway though, Skyrail, my previous criticisms of Rails still apply. I think they're still kind of awkward in this stage, but I feel like I got used to them enough at this point that this was still a decent enough stage. And otherwise, it's very fast-paced. The song is very good, but it's also called Mr. Unsmiley, which is fantastic. That sounds like it's a diss against Shadow, like it's just Sonic roasting him. Next time they meet, he's just gonna be like, "Hey, Mr. Unsmiley, how's it going?" Also, of course, you've probably noticed, but this is the Pumpkin Hill setting, but at daytime, and less spooky. Oh, and speaking of spooky, be careful over here. This might be a Steam version specific thing, I don't know, but there is just an invisible enemy hanging around here. That thing ruined many a run, and I hate it. I don't know why it's there. Which sucks because we're also at the end of the stage, and oh geez!
Here we go!
Off a cliff! And dirt.
Ultimate victory.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't have done better. Definitely not.
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?